I guess we're recording. Yes, we are. Anyway, okay, sun's over there, so I guess I'll change hands. That would be the clever thing to do. A little bit windy, sorry about that, and such. So anyway, I just watched an old version, 1954 version of Big Brother, George Orwell, and I haven't seen it for years, and a movie version of it anyway, a direct version. Relevant to the book, let's say, or close to it, or even. I mean, you could argue that a lot of other stories were kind of related to it. Catch-22. But anyway, what was I going to say? So anyway, yeah, but it did remind me, because my memory of it was more towards the book. And so just watching it was like one of those things where you watch a book you read 50 years ago, whatever, 40, 13 I think I was. Anyway, and you have this impression, you have these visions that you try to incorporate, and different things just kind of turn you off, and other things you get, and and so there was just little parts of it. I do remember. I had little problems with the idea of Big Brother as the adversary in some respects, just because some parts of our life are rotten. I mean, parts of the real world are crap, and you wouldn't pay too high a price for solutions, but it's like neither one of them is an answer. It's like neither choice. The world before Big Brother, the world after Big Brother, I wouldn't pay a dime to live in either one. And that's sort of the dilemma of it. The depressing nature of it all is, there's so little to root for here. It's like all the teams are flawed. It just kind of leaves you despondent and hopeless. Yeah, sort of, kind of, doom. These visions. Well, so the thing I'm thinking now about. So the thing that bothered me then was, the little church bullshit. The little church lingo bullshit that was in there. I remember that bothered me, and I also found it appealing to fix some of our language. Some of doublespeak I liked, or the new speak. Because I like the idea of language being fixed, because it did seem very broken. So I've even made videos doing the thing rather than the good bad, changing it from bad to ungood, or changing it from good to not as bad. Yeah, that's sort of my double speak. So I find some of that appealing, because this chaos, this sloppiness with which the human is interacting with reality, so pitiful. And so anyway, when we look at the world we have now, we have the freedom. I can speak pretty bold speaks without much threat. But you're speaking to the wind, which is a part of the problem. What use freedom in a world so blighted by too much of it? Yeah, it doesn't, freedom to what? More noise, to make noise? That's all it seems like there is the freedom to make noise, the freedom to claim, the freedom to state. And so much of that freedom has to do with, he has a lovely voice, with the voice for radio thing. Yeah, so if you have the right voice, authoritative in its timbre and all that kind of crap, like the, you have a spiel, like the Alex Joneses of the world, the Rush Limbaughs. It doesn't really matter if you're just saying anything, as long as you got a voice and you have the pretense of authority, and then all you have to do is not make gigantic errors. It can be pretty preposterously large errors, but just avoid saying something too stupid. Seems to be the standard. And that's kind of pitiful and depressing. It's little cliches to, evade subjects. I actually saw a little bit of that concordance guy really pissed me off in the whatever you call that, magic sandwich show. They were on the subject of the, environmental crisis kind of thing. And, he was bad-mouthing, shit-talking on Al Gore. And, Al Gore's a politician and a douchebag and a lot of things. But truth is, he got people to pay attention to it. And it was certainly within boundaries and reason. And, he tied it to, he made it sound like there was some other agenda, And it's just such a cheap shot. I mean, the fact that, like it's some sort of social liberal agenda, to have, $10 gasoline and, tiny battery-operated cars and all this other shit. Like somehow liberals just love driving around and, wind-up Volkswagens or something. No, what they love is being practical and sensible. It's not exactly they're doing it because they like the idea of it. Like they wouldn't love if they could have free limousines, they'd vote against free limousines. It's just so stupid. But the point is, it's not free. And it's not Al Gore's fault that the facts point to the fact that you're going to have to do something about it. And what you're going to have to do about it isn't going to be fucking convenient. That was the whole fucking point of calling it Inconvenient Truth. And he couldn't remember that name, of course, which sort of does a giveaway also. But what a douchebag. I mean, wasted the whole conversation of the show became about Al Gore. That's not the fucking subject, asshole. So anyway, it was just kind of, I never liked the guy anyway, but he just sounded like such a douchebag. Fucking, he sucks. There's nothing else to say. He's some kind of wishy-washy atheist. He's a wishy-washy everything. He commits to nothing but his own fucking glorification, I think. So anyway, enough of that. He's even distracting my video, the fucking cunt. Yeah. So anyway, but it did give me a little anger running through my blood there, because I was feeling kind of despondent, because that's what when you start thinking about the past and the future, man, it's just dystopia everywhere. Where are we going? What can you do with this chaos? What can you do with a humankind that has the liberty to think, but no fucking discipline to do it? Then that discipline, that brings up another stupid video by Matt, Thou Art That. He defined philosophy as disciplined imagination or something. It was just such a pile of crap. I mean, the objective is the truth. If you're not seeking the truth, you're not a philosopher, you're something else. Playing psychology games. There is a truth to be revealed. That's what a philosopher should be attempting to accomplish. Not that complicated. Really isn't. But anyway, that whole word discipline shows up. Disciplined by what? The bounds of preposterous? the boundaries of what? Ludicrous? So ludicrous that you'll drop dead laughing? Where's the discipline here? What discipline is the human race being guided by or confined by? The discipline of preposterous contradiction and chaos. Chaos. This should be a word that scares people. As much as you don't want some kind of obligation to speak, because it's wrong. The fact of a challenge. You want the fair fight. You want the battlefield of ideas to be legitimate. Not this idea that the only way you have a real battlefield is if you keep contriving contestants. You never declare anything the winner. It's like some sort of yellow bus philosophy. Just keep telling the retards they're doing okay. No matter what they paint, no matter what they fart. It's brilliant. They're brilliant. They cannot fail, even though they're fail. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, so just was I don't know what it was. It was just so 1984ish. I just had like a 1984 kind of moment inside my own psychology as I attempted to see some purpose or hope of purpose. And there's no, again, what's the alternative to Big Brother in the story of Big Brother is the shitopia that we have now. I mean, there is no Big Brother, but there might as well be, in the sense that the chaos is owning us. The fact that all opinions are legitimate, all cultural crap is somehow valid, and it's not. It's just stupid to say it is. What the fuck is that thing? Lawn chair? It must have been the hurricane. Oh, it's one of them deer things. Well, isn't that evil? A little hunting station. Oh, shit. Let's see if I know somebody who has AIDS and see if they can take a shit on it or something. Anyway, I didn't say that. It's not my, no. Not my suggestion at all. So anyway, I will hit golf balls and such. And then I'll get tired and more depressed. And such. Whoa, I think I'm back. Pretty much. For the most part. Anyway, let's see, what was I? Yes. Yeah, somewhere in between. That's the problem. You gotta find the right balance. Between these silly talk, like the way too emotional, way too artsy-fartsy, way too, too distant from the understanding the mechanical nature of our psychology, and the philosophy that gets too clinical, too, so much of an acknowledgement of the manipulatability of our perception, the fact that you can control psychology, manufacture psychology maybe is a better word. And it's not even so much that knowledge of that, it's just the manipulation of it. The evil is that there's always these entities fighting for the dystopia. This is not my path. Whether it's somebody's taking advantage. In Big Brother, you don't get to see who it is, but it somewhere lingers in there. The idea that there is something that's profiting from the poverty, profiting from the brokenness of the system. Because again, it's sort of like the Matrix, right? To make a movie, sometimes they have to create a very fake world, a lie of some kind, to get people to fear something. I can't find my path. What will I do? I don't know. I guess I'm stuck here in the woods forever and ever. This must be it. Yeah, it's almost got the wear of a path. You can almost see it. Yeah, interesting. I've almost made it new. Anyway, it's really not much of a path either. Sorry, I'm being kind of lazy in how I'm thinking about this. There's not just like, I mean, I'm not going to advocate for some, oh yeah, it's always the asshole in the middle is right. I mean, because that's bullshit. Because I guess I would say the clinical is correct. The problem with the clinical is who's controlling it. Because I think if there was like a real true Big Brother, you know, just the Big Brother is just the mechanism of Big Brother, let's say, that would end up making humans rather efficient, and maybe they would have a better life if it was just the idea of an imposed discipline, you know, the idea of imposed parameters, you know, where war wasn't war, you know, where everything was just manufactured to give people the illusion of something to live for and to fight for, you know, and without all the obvious negative components of controlling thoughts and all that kind of stuff. I don't think you need to do that to be able to have a machinery that would be like Father's knows best. You know, Big Brother, if it was benign in its intent, clear and honest, open source, like an open source Big Brother, where it could be enhanced or modified if you could demonstrate to Big Brother that you had a valid modification, you know, one that would increase human comfort or satisfaction or even the peaks of enjoyment. But yeah, it seems, you know, that we know the context of our creation. We know what we are psychologically. And, you know, it's hard to manufacture that into something. You know, it really is. Because if you leave it loose, if you let it run free, ignorance and stupidity will rule the world. It's like cable TV reverted back to its ignorant origins. It went all the way back to, you know, just being the vast wasteland once again. Because the only way to make money in the medium is through this silly mechanism of you know, marketing, lying, Big Brother, you know, double speak, triple speak, bullshit speak, nonsense speak, moron speak. And so if moron speak is going to sell product, then moron speak is going to make the product, which is the medium. Don't complain that your art turns to crap, you know, when you finance it with a crappy mechanism. So where else to go with this? Yeah, so there's no moral to the story, I guess. I'm just saying that that's the tragedy of most of these stories, these negative visions of the future, is that it's hard to compose the brilliant version. You can just see the bits that need to be torn out, the bits that were stupid. It's like Russian communism. The nasty bits were so obvious. You know, the prohibition against, you know, sex and rock and roll and all that crap. That was just so silly and stupid. It was so corrosive to you know, anything. You know, just there was no point in it. It had no. It was not a productive enhancement to the collective. You know, it was stupid. What else? Yeah, no, I didn't make much out of this. My brain is whirling. It's got some stuff going on in there. So maybe I'll come up with a better, whatever, expression of the expression. A better consolidation of the paradoxical thoughts that are roaming my mind. Yeah, that's right. I'll just promise to do better next time. Wasp or something like that. And didn't sting me though. So anyway, till the next time. And such. It was quite down. Quite dismal. The weather is just beautiful. It's always like that. It's always something broken at the wrong time. When you feel good, you're uninspired. When you're inspired, you feel like shit. I know it's not a rule. It's not written in stone anywhere. It just seems that way. It just seems that you can just never get all the wheels rolling in the same direction at the same time. And I guess that's sort of the point of the video, is that all this chaos built into our world just makes it so difficult to do anything valuable or constructive. Man, it really is a lovely day. Oh.